Hello, and my name is Bruce Pollock, and I am an undergraduate student at the University of Oklahoma. I am pursuing a degree in meteorology with a minor in communications. This poster is about revamping outreach efforts across Micronesia. This was done in part by a pathways internship last summer, where I got to visit and study under the effective meteorologist at National Weather Service Guam, and had the privilege of working on a project with them where we sought to solve an issue that they had discovered. So the big issue at NWS Guam concerning their outreach material is the material is primarily in English, which misses out on a large portion of the population in Micronesia. And with Micronesia being routinely impacted by life-threatening weather events across an AOR that is larger than the continental United States, and home to dozens of languages, we needed a better way to serve our communities. And so without a way of serving those members of our communities who don't speak English, we are effectively limiting the mission of the National Weather Service to protect life and property, and thus the interests of the people who live in Micronesia. Some facts about Guam and Micronesia before I continue. Guam is one of the largest population centers in Micronesia, is home to 168,000 people per the 2020 census. English as a second language is a top priority for the Guam Department of Education, and about 350,000 people live in WFO Guam's area of responsibility, or AOR. The office was founded in 1994 and relocated due to Typhoon Paka in the year 1997. And the new office was not officially declared operational until the year 2000. So this office is only about 22 years old. And routinely, there are about 2 million tourists who visit Guam each year prior to COVID-19. And these tourists predominantly come from Japan and Korea, with smaller populations coming from Russia, China, and even the Philippines. So our solution to our problem with our outreach material was we enlisted the help of our Weather Ready Nation partners as well as members of our community in order to translate the outreach material we had on hand from English into local languages. These languages include Chamorro and Korean, as well as the materials we have finished are in Chamorro and Korean. I will get into our future plans about those graphics at a later time. So we translated our safety and outreach material in order to increase awareness of high impact weather events. And so in this middle slide, we see a tropical cyclone brochure. It's a pamphlet we would hand out to the public. And in the lower portion of the box, we see it has been translated into the local language of Chamorro. Over on the left-hand side, we have a English version of the RIP currents graphic, which I'm sure some of you all have seen. And it tells you what a RIP current is, what happens if you're caught, visually how to get out of it. And we translated all of that into the local language of Chamorro. Here we have a red flag warning and fire weather watch graphic to tell people how to prepare and take action during dangerous fire conditions. And we have translated that into Korean. So Guam and Micronesia is home to a diverse series of weather threats. Guam itself, with the Mariana Islands, sits in the middle of Typhoon Alley, and it's the most active tropical cyclone basin, and it's in the Western Pacific. All these islands are home to life-threatening rip currents that could impact beaches where millions of tourists visit each year. We also see severe thunderstorms, wildfires, lightning, dangerous marine conditions, high surf, and heat that affect all the islands. Our plan for these graphics is to distribute them to members of the public in the education setting and to share them across social media. So that way we can raise awareness about dangerous weather events as they are about to happen or do happen. These products have been utilized on social media already during dangerous weather events in order to raise awareness and make sure that we are reaching as many members of our population as possible. For future plans, we are creating additional resources on WFO Guam's webpage for non-English speakers, so that way we are more accessible and more available to members of our community. And we hope to expand to cover the languages of Japanese, Russian, Tagalog, Filipino, Mandarin, as well as Yapese, Chukis, Pohnpeian, and Kosarayan. I do want to take a moment to provide special thanks to for our translations that we do have. For Korean translations, they were provided by the Christine Jin, president and CEO of Christine's English School. Professor Flores of University of Guam for the Chamorro translations, Marianne Reyes for additional Chamorro translations, as well as Joanna Sousa for feedback and future plans. If you have any questions about this project, what we plan on doing, or future plans, or you would like to assist us in any way, please don't hesitate to contact us. We've attached our emails down below. First email is myself, I'm Bruce Pollock, so it's right here. And then our second email is for my mentor, nicholas.slaughter@noaa.gov. And we would be more than happy to talk to you all about this project. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy the rest of the AMS Student Conference, and I hope you have a wonderful day.